So hello and very good evening to everyone. Myself Domendra Sahu, GDSC lead of Government Engineering College Bilaspur, and I heartily welcome you all to the second session by Google Developer Students Club GC Bilaspur. So let's begin with our 30 days of cloud info session. I know you guys are curious about how Google Cloud works and all the various resources offered by the Google Cloud platform. In today's session, you will all get to know about the cloud, and also we have planned a hands-on session for you people. We will also brief you about the registration procedure for the 30 days of cloud program and how to avail the goodies and swag. So let's talk about the today's agenda. First, we will discuss about what is Google Cloud Platform, then 30 days of cloud. After that, why you should apply, and at the last, hands-on demo quick labs. So let's move to the next slide. Google Cloud Platform is a way to access Google's infrastructure to create your own server application. Google Cloud Platform offers you the cloud service to users on various domains like data warehousing, artificial intelligence, compute engines, data storage, web hosting, etc. These devices are charged on various factors depending on the type of services. Your desktop, laptop have a physical and architectural limitations. You may choose to upgrade your hardware in your system, but that upgrades has limitations too. So Google provides a virtual machine located somewhere from us, which can be used to do your programs, website, etc. So thank you everyone. That's all for my side. Over to you, Mr. Rohan Baragi.
Hello and a very good evening to everyone. My name is Rohan Bairagi and I am the co-lead of GDSC GEC Bilaspur. I will be your instructor and facilitator for the 30 days of Google Cloud program. So coming to the presentation. So what is the 30 days of Google Cloud? It is a program where you will get an opportunity to kickstart your career in the cloud and get hands-on practice on Google Cloud. You will also learn and practice concepts like computing, application development, big data, and machine learning using cloud. Next is the program syllabus. The program will introduce you to computing, application development, big data, and machine learning using Google Cloud Training Platform called Quick Labs. For your convenience, these above topics are divided into two different tracks, the cloud engineering track and the data science and machine learning track. We will also know about these tracks later on. The next slide is about the timeline. The registration form will open up on September 21st, that is the next day. The program will start on September 27th and will last till October 27th. You need to complete all the tasks in between these 30 days. And one more thing, only the first 50,000 registrations will be eligible for this program. So as soon as the link opens, register for the program. The link will be open after 12 p.m. tonight. So join our DSC community before midnight so that we can send you the registration links via email. So next, why should you apply? The perks and benefits you will get from the Google Cloud Quick Labs. First, you will get proper experience while working with the Cloud Labs, and you will also work with different APIs. So apart from the learning experience, after the completion of each lab and challenge, you will be awarded a skill badge that you can showcase on professional profiles like LinkedIn, or you can use in your CV as well. So basically there are two tracks and each track will have 6 skill badges. That means there are total 12 skill badges. The images listed below is of the skill badges that you will earn during this campaign. Next is the eligibility to earn the rewards from the Google Cloud and its terms and conditions. So first of all, you need to be a part of DSC community. So those who didn't join the community yet, please join the community. Otherwise, your application will not be accepted. And at the end of this session, we will tell you how you can join our GDSC community. So to earn prizes in this program, you need to complete the tracks and it should be completed between the campaign dates, that is September 27th to October 27th. Only new registrations will be considered. Any past activities on Quick Labs will not be counted, and the participants will not be eligible for the rewards as well. That means if you used Quick Labs earlier, then create a new Google account and then register with that fresh account. So there are two prices option based on the completion of track. You will be eligible for only for one of the options. So first of all, I would like to know how many of you are interested in goodies which you will get from the Google. You can use the chat box to type in. Okay, that's great, Ayush. Only two are interested. Okay. Wow, that's great. Thanks. Thank you, Oliver, for your responses. Okay. Now the prizes part. So you will have two options. Option one, that is complete either of the track, and you will get a T-shirt and a sticker pack. Please mute yourself. So you will have two options. Option one, that is complete either of the track, and you will get a T-shirt and a sticker pack. And the option two is more interesting. You have to complete both the tracks, and you will get a sticker pack, a T-shirt, a laptop bag, and a water bottle. And one more thing, you will only get the rewards for the milestone that you achieve after the enrollment date, and not for the ones before that. So please do not open the Quick Labs. If you want to open, then open through different accounts. So that's all from my side. Over to you, Prankit.
Okay, so is my screen visible to all?
Yeah, continue.
Yes.
Okay, guys, moving ahead with this session. So now we'll be taking showing you a hands-on session about GCP. So first of all, let's move with the Quick Labs. Type in quicklabs.com in search bar. Okay, so you'll be getting this kind of page. Okay, so very first question arises that what is Quick Labs? So Quick Labs actually it is a platform where you can practice your GCP. You will be getting certain labs. After completing that, you will be getting also a score. So it's a platform to practice all your GCP services. So this is again a very good platform. All you will be doing all you'll be doing your GCP program in this Quick Labs only. So let me quickly tell you how it functions. So very firstly, okay, so this kind of page it will be opening, and this all the quests are the quests in which you have to enroll. So like in 30 days of Google Cloud, there are four quests are there, four tracks, and all this track will be containing a certain number of quests. So first of all, you have to enroll in this quest. First of all, you have to like this quest is like first you have to search for this quest and you have to just go and enroll here from here. This you'll be also getting a certain number of points or credits to access this lab, or you'll be getting an access code to enter to this quest. So like currently I'm having 6 credits, so I'll be showing you a lab. Okay, so moving ahead with this quest only. Okay, so these are the labs in this quest, and for now, for a demo purpose, we'll be creating a virtual machine. Means we'll be doing this lab. Okay, so let's click on this. Okay, so this is how a lab looks like. A lab. What is a lab? Means in quick labs. It is actually a set of instruction to make you learn about different functionalities of quick labs of GCP. Okay, so in this lab you will be getting all the manuals how to access the lab and how to work with that. So all you need to do is just start the lab first. We will see all the further functions in the lab only. So just start this lab and launch it with credit one. So one credit will be means deducted from my account, and this lab will be started. Okay, so after starting a lab, you will be see this kind of credential panel on your left hand side. So what is this? So for every lab, you will be getting a unique Google account, and these credentials are of that account only. You have to sign in with these credentials to go with your lab. So just copy this password page and open Google Console. Okay, so here automatically the ID came here. You have to just enter the password now. Okay, so this is what Google Cloud Platform looks like. So all the labs will be directing you towards this lab only, this platform only. So yeah, this is how it looks like. So let's move with the lab. Here in this lab, we are instructed to create a virtual machine. So what is a virtual machine? Actually, virtual machine is like as an instance, means a kind of CPU or kind of processing power, which will be borrowing from the server end. So this is what a virtual machine functions like. And in this lab, all the instructions are given how to create a virtual machine. So like here you can see, first you have to set up the account. So for that we have to press the start lab button. We have done that. Now we have also signed in. Okay, so now it says to that open Cloud Shell. Okay, so you see here this icon, activate Cloud Shell. So you have to just press this. I think my internet is a bit slow, that's why it's taking along. Okay, so the cloud is activated. Now, again, we have to we have to log in to this cloud also. So for that, we have to just copy this command. You can see here, gcloud auth list, and paste it over here. Okay, just press enter and authorize. Okay, so it says that to configure your active account, you have to follow this and this command. So just copy this command, paste it here, and instead of this account, we have also given our account this name, account okay details. So just clear this, and again copy this one, paste it over here, press enter, and your property will be updated. This is also a kind of login kind of thing. So you have to do after starting each lab. Now moving ahead. Okay, so for listing our like which project ID to check whether or which project ID is active, you have to just copy this command, and you can also check it that which project ID is currently active. Okay, so we have all our configurations active now. Okay, so many of you might be having a question that why this time has been allotted to us. So the very certain answer to this question is like we get a certain amount of time, because up till this amount of time only we can access the cloud resources, or whatever changes we did in the cloud platform, they will last only up to this time only. Okay, after that all the resources, they will be set to default, so all your resources will be lost, all your changes will be lost. This is only for purpose of like performing labs, so that people could perform a lab on GCP. That's why this particular amount of time is given. Okay, so moving ahead with the lab. After this, okay, so after this we have to understand the regions and zones. So these are the like data centers of GCP. Throughout the world they are distributed like this, and each data center consists of certain number of servers. So this is all the stats of where, what is this data center and where are the servers set. So okay, so task one of our this lab is to create a new instance from the Google Cloud Console. So very first you have to like go to the instructions clearly. It is written here. You have to go to the navigation menu, then click Compute Engine, then move to the VM instance part. Okay, so let's do it. This is the navigation menu. You have to just click it here and move to this Compute Engine part. Okay, here you will be seeing the VM instance part. So click this. Now here you will be seeing this create instance option. So just click this. Look, if you are not getting the terminologies of GCP, so it's not at all the issue, because this is just kind of a demo thing, demo lab. You have to just you're just seeing an overview how the labs, how the quick labs functions. So no worries if you're not getting the things right now. You will be getting the things in the program itself. So you will be learning new things there only. The purpose of this of showing you this demo lab is only to make you aware about how the things works. Okay, so there's no issue of like if you're not getting the terminologies. Okay, so we have given the credentials of the instance. So like here it is the name given, GC lab. So we have to just copy this name and paste it here. Okay, so what are the other credentials given? Region should be US Central 1 LoA. So yeah, it is checked by default. Zone should be US Central 1F. US Central 1F. We have selected this one. Series should be N1. Here series was E2. So we have taken N1. Machine type should be 2V CPU. Okay, so let's select this one also. This one. Okay. Boot disk should be this one. I think this is selected by default. Yeah, boot disk is selected by default. Firewall, you have to allow only HTTP traffic, not HTTPS traffic. So check this one. After doing this, you may check again all the credentials you have entered is correct or not. Then here it is written to create. Then move with the create option here. Your instance will be created within a minute. Okay, so when the instance will be created, we'll be seeing this kind of green check in front of the name. So here it has been creating. Okay, so green check came here. So after this, what we have to do is like, okay, to use SSH secure shell to connect the virtual machine, in the row of your machine, click SSH. So after this, follow this instruction. Okay, so on the right part, we are seeing also this is as secure shell option is given. Just click this, and your secure shell will be opened. Okay, so our shell is open. Now, what we have to do is our task 2 is to install Nginx web server. So, telling you very briefly about Nginx. So, Nginx is like a open source software for web server hosting. So, it is mostly used for learning purpose only. So, just copy this command for installing Nginx web server. So, for this, we are moving to as a root user inside the shell. This command is of that only. Look, there is means no problem. Like if you're not getting the terminologies, you have to just look how this quick labs functions. Okay, so we have copied that command. Now we have to just paste it over here and press enter. Now we are logged in as a root user. Now we have to update our OS. So this is command of that only. Copy this and just paste it over here. Press enter. Okay. This is the kind of expected output you will be seeing this only in that secure shell. Now we have to install the Nginx by entering this command. Okay, so we have copied that command and we are pasting it here. Press enter. Okay, so our Nginx is installed. Now confirm that Nginx is running or not. Just copy this command and paste it here. Okay, so our Nginx is running now. Now let us see what is the further process in the lab. Okay, so after this, you can see that this external IP link, this option, you have to click there and you will be getting this kind of page like welcome to Nginx. So let's go and see there. This is the external link. Let's open this in using tab. Okay, so we are getting that page. That means our Nginx web server is hosted. Now let's move again to the lab part. Okay, so every lab contains a few checkpoints. Okay, so that will check your progress and your progress report that you are continuing with the lab or not. And after crossing each checkpoint, you will be getting a certain score. So like here we are getting this checkpoint. So let us check my progress. Okay, so assessment completed. This shows that this assessment was completed, means creating a compute engine instance and add Nginx server to your instance with necessary firewall rules. So we have secured 50 out of 50, means this checkpoint is completed. Now moving ahead with the next checkpoint, that is create a new instance with the G-Cloud. Okay, so task 3 is to create a new instance with the G-Cloud. For that, all you have to do is in G-Cloud use G-Cloud. In Cloud Shell use G-Cloud to create a new instance from the command line. So just copy this command and we have to like go to the cloud again, Cloud Shell, which is this, and paste it here. So this command is of like creating another instance. You can also create an instance with the help of cloud. We have again created an instance with the help of this Google console also, and we can also create it with the help of G-Cloud also, Cloud Shell. So we are allotted this. GC Lab 2 is another instance we have created with the help of Cloud Shell, and all these parameters are given here of that instance. So expected input, we have got this input running of this is the status is running. That means our instance is currently running. So again, let's check our next checkpoint. Okay, so we have also completed the second checkpoint and we secured again 50 out of 50 score in that. So overall, we completed our lab and we secured a 100 out of 100 score in this lab. So this is the main target of having a lab is like you could understand the terminologies of quick labs of GCP, and also parallelly you could check your score, and getting a perfect 100 score is mandatory for getting a completed your lab. Okay, so you have to, each time you have to get this perfect score of 100 out of 100 for marking your lab complete. And after this you can just like, you will be getting like this kind of quiz. So this quiz says, through which of the following ways you can create VM instance in the compute engine. So we have also created the compute engine with the help of Cloud Console now, and also we have created a VM instance with the help of gcloud command tool. Okay, so let's click on submit. So yeah, this is the correct answer. So this is all about how quick labs work. So it's not about that if you have to complete your lab within the given time limit only. You can also click here to end lab if you have completed and you want to start your lab. So this is all about how quick labs work. So
Prankit, you are not audible.